Hey, everybody. Coon Prairie Ramblers here, all circled up and round, getting the Ramalama ding-dong. I'm getting ready to talk. We got KC over there in the Moonshine Gang.
I'm ready to put the moon in your shine.
Oh, yeah. Off the
Have
east side,
mercy.
we got the Luke, the Rebel Without a Clue.
Still without a clue, but here.
Yeah.
And we have...
Yeah. Look at the amiable, the affable, fleet of foot, Elman.
And we have...
Well, she left. The last behind the glass, Yetika, or commonly known as Yeti.
Commonly.
Happy Saturday or Sunday or whatever day you're listening to this.
Saturday or Sunday, yeah. So we're going to do it right. We're chock full of items in our brains that's ready to fall out.
Didn't y'all have a Saturday in the park?
Yeah,
I
actually,
think
it was in the Legion Hall. I'm so glad it was in the Legion Hall. That was so nice that we had air conditioning, man. And and Luke had a gig. That sounds funny. Anyway, Luke sang, and Keith Matthew sang, and I thought the city administrator was going to sing since he was there, but I didn't.
The Jackson 3 didn't?
Nobody asked us.
Oh.
I never volunteered unless I asked.
Who was this party for?
This party was for the Brew Crew.
Oh.
Yeah, we had food.
Galore?
Yeah, and Bev was so worried about what we was going to do with all that food that was left over. And I says, just go back and eat some more.
Call Todd.
They had ribs.
Was Todd there?
Call Todd. No, he took care of it.
What in the world?
It was good.
Well, I got to look at some of the pictures on Facebook. I was hindered from being there, but it looked to me like looking at the pictures.
Party.
It was the Ralph Freshman show. Every picture had Ralph.
He was making. You know how Ralph makes his rounds.
He does, and then also he wore that orange shirt, and that sort of stood out. But it seemed like he was like in the center of every picture. Yeah. And then I listened to the video, and it was one of them where Keith Matthews was playing and singing, and the ambient noise from everybody talking, the white noise and all, was so loud I couldn't even hear it on the video.
Well,
I thought to myself, that's got to be tough.
Yeah.
I mean, to have people just a little bit. But when they're talking that loud, you're trying to...
I prefer it that way.
Really?
Because I know they're not sitting there listening to me, and if I make a mistake or sing the wrong word or whatever,
so be it.
That's right. I can do just. I want to be ambient noise when I'm doing it. I want to be background
If you wanted
noise.
to listen to Keith, you had to listen to him. You had to, filter out everything. You had to. He wasn't really. I mean, it was just background.
We turned him down really low.
Oh, you had the amps on.
Yeah, he brought his system and I brought mine.
And he had his choir with him, that little box.
Yeah.
He kind of steps on it and all of a sudden he's got background singing.
The flute choir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think, and also if you say a word, and it'll say the word over and over again while you're saying something.
Echo.
Yeah, like hello.
It's called reverberation.
All right. Yeah. Oh, that's weird.
What did y'all have to eat? Anything that was like, holy cow, that was good?
Well,
the ribs.
75 pounds of meat is what he cooked.
Sausage. What those big sausages? What do you call them? Those.
This is your story.
Kielbasa.
Kielbasa, yeah.
And ribs and chicken and burgers.
Yeah, man, it was.
And what about the sides? Were there some good sides?
Yeah.
Side splitting sides.
Yeah, man.
Well, I couldn't be there. I had to go to, I don't say had because it sounds like I was kidnapped. But
He was.
I went to Magnolia Seafood.
And you had a nice meal, too.
I did. I'm going to tell you what.
I've never had their shrimp.
Those scrimps are good.
They was?
Oh, man,
Scrimp?
they're good. Scrimps.
They didn't scrimp on the shrimp, did they?
And they were nice and big. And
Plump and
Kathy,
juicy.
they had a special. And Kathy and Sandra and her mother ordered them. And I thought, ain't going to be enough of that. I don't want that. You ever looked at
Yep.
And you thought, ain't going to give me enough food.
You're going to order what you can get the most of.
Right. Bang for the buck.
That's right.
And they ordered grouper cheeks. And I'm sitting there thinking,
Groupers ain't got very big cheeks.
no, it's not like hog jowls.
Maybe they meant the cheeks on a grouper's butt.
No, that's why I asked him. I said, no, they're the front.
Grouper.
And I thought,
So what are
then
they?
I thought too, well, what, a grouper's got two cheeks.
Yeah.
that what I get?
What
Two
cheeks? I've never seen on a fish.
But they look like.
I didn't know they had cheeks too.
They look more like fish nuggets, and they bought them at least a dozen of them. None of them could eat it all.
They must be expensive,
really,
because you don't have that much cheek.
Well, you got all the rest of them to sell too. You're not just taking a cheek. So anyhow,
I may have to try those.
They had those, and they were, and I sat there and looked at Kathy's plate.
And you want to try one?
And I did. I reached over. She was also bragging about the magnolia sauce.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
They have their own little sauce. And so I reached over and forked me a grouper cheek and dipped him in the magnolia sauce.
And?
It was righteous.
Righteous? Oh, that's
it
serious.
Was very good.
Better than the shrimp?
It was good. I'd order, and I would recommend anybody listening to the sound of my voice
to try it at least once.
Go try it. And don't think for a second you're going to get shorted.
I heard that.
But I think that's not a regular featured item on their menu. But my gosh, it was
pretty cheeky, huh?
And then afterward, they had another special thing. It was blackberry or blueberry coconut bread pudding.
I've had that before. That is serious.
I love bread pudding. And I thought, oh man, that's good. But I don't want to eat that much bread pudding. So there was 6 of us there total, one side of the table and the other side, end of the table. So we ordered 2 bread puddings. And
that was enough.
Sandra and Jesse and Kathy's mother were eating off of that one bread pudding, and me and Vicky and Kathy were eating on the other one. Oh, man. Luke knows.
Did you swap and slobber?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, you thought we picked it up?
Yeah. Or lick it off their face.
No, they had a plate.
Our family is close. We ain't quite that close.
No, we had a big plate, and they gave us all little side plates and spoons. But, man, if you ever get a chance to order that, I love bread pudding. So, I mean, only thing I'm not wild about, but some of it is coconut. But
Harry's not wild about me.
That was righteous.
We went to my week. We went to my grandson Nathan's baccalaureate service over at Sebring last night.
What is a baccalaureate? Just a religious?
Yeah, it is. It's like an address to the.
I know it's on Sunday.
The class, and it's like a pep talk.
Inspirational.
The world's waiting for you out there. Go out there and kick butt.
Don't try to kick your butt, but you kick it back.
That's right. It's got a religious theme to it. It was very nice. They had like almost 400 kids over there that are graduating this year.
400?
Almost 400. And they had a giant chorus over there that went and sang not long ago at Carnegie Hall. That's from that class. And they got up and performed twice last night, and it would just knock your socks off.
Wow.
They were incredible. One song was all a cappella.
That's a big deal.
And they must have had 50 people in that group singing
all a cappella. I've never even been to Carnegie Hall.
Me either. But anyway, he got all baccalaureated, and he's ready for graduation next weekend. So
if you keep playing that guitar and getting better, you'll go to Carnegie Hall one of these days.
Not I, said the rat. Ain't go ham. Well, we about out of time for this here segment right here, segment number 1.
Well, thank you for the eggs.
Into the Cadbury egg.
The Cadbury egg.
It was a Cadbury bunny.
Cluck like a chicken.
Yeah. We get 2 eggs every day.
All right.
2 hens.
You'll fight over them. There's 3 of y'all.
Yeah.
We better go. We're going to be fighting over airtime here. So y'all stick around, and we'll be back in our shorts.